Okay, it's time. All right, back at it. All right, so what was I even doing? My computer died at the end. Oh, I was trying to do this button thing. Let's rerun this. Let's see what we left off with. Okay, so this seems to like work. No. Did it crash? I like why is clicking so like finicky? What's happening? Where is it? Hmm. Compile styles. Um, but the style buffer should not be clearing. Um, I don't think we actually need to clear the style buffer because that's where all of our um I wish it would I don't understand why click is just like not working. Like it's like it sometimes works, but it sometimes doesn't. Let's see. Let's see. Um there's probably yeah, it's probably an event. Handle event. So we know let's see, is mouse down. Okay. So mouse down works. So if was active and okay. Last clicked element time plus that is greater than now. Well, let's do that. Um okay. Why does that only sometimes happen? And then it crashes. This is so weird. This is so annoying. Ugh. Ugh. Current quad is it exists. What is that? Why is it crashing there? Um well, let's do one thing. Let's figure out this click situation. Um so it only works when Is there like a race condition? That doesn't make any sense. I don't understand why when I don't have this breakpoint here and I click. That's weird, man. I'm gonna print out I'm gonna print this out. I'm gonna say, so if last clicked element, if it's the right element, that shouldn't be the problem. If last click time, so if it's within 500, what about that? See this, let's just say now, because now should be greater than last click time. So this will be time sense. Okay, let's try that. Okay. Really? That's only one. Wow. So was active is never. Mouse down, stood, see out, mouse up. Fascinating. Are we not getting... Wow, nothing. There, we should get mouse down. Are we not get... What? Why are we not getting mouse down? That's what's fascinating to me. Truly fascinating. Because it must, because visually we see something happening. So something has to be happening, right? That is the confusing part. Very confusing. God, it's getting hot in here. It's getting hot. I have to turn on the AC, but I hate the AC. Oh, God, it's so annoying. Alright. So. God, I didn't want to freaking spend all day thinking about clicking and shit. So update element state. Let's see if we can find let's see what happens when we look at this, because this is like so freaking annoying, because like we can literally see it working in the UI. So like it's like a single threaded thing. This should clear results, right? Just to be okay. Let's say if lm.state equals state active, we'll print it out. And then we'll actually, what we'll do is we'll break here. So we'll say boom. Okay. State is active. lm, previous state, is hover. Now, in events, was active. Previous state equals active. lm state is active. Okay, so this should be false. So was active should be false. Is active should be true. So we should see mouse down. Oh, is there a bunch of stuff that gets pressed here? I don't know if this is the best logic. I don't know if that's the best logic, but the point being, why, and then we get a crash. Why is click? That just doesn't make any sense. God, I didn't want to do this today. I thought this was working. I mean, I never tested it, to be fair, but the logic is pretty like. Let's see if I can figure out. Let's see. Let's just take out this layout queued equals true, and then let's build it. And well, really, we should be running it, right? Okay. Move it to the side. Okay. But if I take out this, if I take out, see, it shouldn't be reliant on time, but there's no like separate thread, so it's sort of like. Okay, so a click should occur. So if we go to main, because we get mouse down, mouse up. We should see like stood, see out, click. Okay, let's run it. Like, alright. Move this to the side. Alright, we're getting clicks. Okay. Now why when we do this, do we not get all those messages? Click. Am I an idiot? Did I change something? Why is it working now? Whatever. Okay, so the style thing is wrong. Let's see. Are we starting from the beginning? Okay, no, we've read. Oh no, this is the constraint solver. Shit. Why am I thinking it's styles? Okay. Element type box. Should we do like ctx.stack.clear? I don't know if that changes this, but see, like what the hell? Why is it sometimes but not other times? Does it still crash? Okay. Why are we ASAN dying here? Current quad. Does this always set current quad? Quad buffer. Size 0. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, but because in context we really need to think about this. I'm just gonna go Rambo and say we don't need to do this shit. God, I hate when this stupid shit happens. It's still gonna crash. Because CTX stack back quad index is 608 and quad buffer is size 609. Okay. I think. Oh, because current layout quad. That should be so stack. X plus 8. Why is quad buffer? Why doesn't quad buffer just fucking grow? What did we initialize quad buffer with? Probably a shit ton, right? Quad buffer, okay, gets this many. Let's just make it work. Let's just make it work, and then we can figure this shit out. Because honestly, UI dot 8192. Alright, because this should be outside of API. API should be like super lightweight. You just go to look at your functions. Okay, now it crashes. Okay. Quad buffer size 609, index 656. Haha. Why? What? 47, 656? What the shit? God, I hate this shit. I hate this stupid fucking program. God. Nah, I actually love this. I really love this, and I want to do this professionally. Hire me. I'm your guy, bro. Look at me. I'm just locked in. I just be figuring shit out. I'm the chosen one. The biggest choice. Alright. Oh, man. How do I do this? Okay. Left. Okay, wait. So why are we getting such a high index? What in the shit is happening here? Clip indexes, pushback, style group, element index. Which I'm pretty sure this needs to get reset. Num text styles. So UI style buffer writer dot num elms equals 0. UI dot style buffer writer dot num box styles equals 0, and num text styles equals 0. And then we might as well even say, is this a reference? No. UI.solve context dot. Is there like a num? All right. I think everything else, yeah. Whoa, this just goes to show you should probably. All right, what's happening? Index 656, quad buffer 609. Okay, but we just fucking fixed this. In reset. All right, so quad buffer is 609 the second time. Let's see what it is the first time. Because it should be the same size. We're building the same freaking thing. Okay, it's 609. Okay, and the clip index is 47. Did we ever clear this? Ooh, ooh, ooh. I don't think we ever clear it. I feel like we do though. Alright, well, let's... I just don't understand why it's not clicking every time. Like, that's some bullshit. That's really the bullshit here. Like, why is this becoming 2? Because this... Then LM index... Wait, 656 minus... What is it, 47? Yeah, okay, so something's not being reset. It's got to be... We're resetting clip indexes. So it's got to be like... Maybe like UI.lm buffer writer dot num elements. I knew there was another num elements. This is, I mean, this is just an abomination. This is the abominable snowman. All right. Okay. 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 Hello. All right. Why does it go doink? All right, let's look at what some of these quads are. So we get that. We should only hit that once, and then we hit it. God, this is so annoying. This stupid click breakpoint bullshit. I have a feeling it's because I have breakpoints and stuff, and if I just run it in regular, it'll be fine. I hope. I hope. Alright, God, I hate Thai, UI, v3, UI. Okay, fine. Now you can find it. Christ on a stick. Okay. Solve context.quad buffer, which should be 609, which should be... Ooh. Whoa. Whoa. Gruesome. Gruesome. Oh shit, all the quads probably have to be reset. Oh no. Okay. Alright, so what we should do is we should go quad buffer.resize. Well, let's see what the quad buffer looks like at this point in time. so annoying. Why won't it just do it? You're turning it on and off. Why? Like, God. That's so frustrating. That's actually so frustrating. I don't know why that's the case. All right, quad buffer. Tie UI v3 UI. Solve context. Quad buffer. Okay, that's fine. All right, so now we go into compile. Calculate text sizes. All right, width and height. Okay, that seems to be working. Now, under solve, let's get an update parent layout. Okay, current quad. But we don't have the height resolved. Okay, so all that should be good. Now, why is this empty? And the temp buffer not empty. Do we have to swap them again? Oh. Well, maybe we do one of these. Maybe we don't need to do that. And maybe we do UI.solveContext.quad buffer UI.solveContext.quad buffer temp. Although I don't understand. Yeah. I guess that makes sense. I don't know. I don't really care. Okay. Okay. Still didn't work. Skip through that. All right. All right. Tie UI v3 UI. Variables are not available. Ooh, but they are. Ooh. Okay. What am I doing? Oh, solve context. Quad buffer is. Okay, quad buffer looks pretty full of shit. With some widths and some heights. And we are doing everything that we are supposed to. So now if you go into fill quad tree, do our quads exist? Why not? I'm curious to see what this looks like at this stage of the game. At this stage of the game, Mr. Gill, tap in. Y'all don't know about him. Dude, dumb ass click. Like, why doesn't it click every time? I'm watching it click. You guys saw the logic. All right, LM quad. Oh, that doesn't seem right. If quads... I don't think the swap matters. Because quads should be... Yeah, I don't think the swap matters. I think temp quads is still... Temp quads is clear. LM quad indexes is wrong though. Cur quad index. Do we ever reset that? Nah, why would we? What is that on? That's on context. Cur quad index. Okay. Jesus Christ. Man, this video, man, I'm sorry, y'all. This one, this one was a doozy, huh? UI.cur quad index equals 0. Okay, that should work. I'm going no debugger. Very smart. Okay, so it's... Alright, I don't know what this shit is going on. I'm adding this back. Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. Why, for in the love of the shit... Wait, that's ruler item. We want track list. All right, so muted, true, muted, false, muted, false, muted, false, muted, false. I guess what we could do is we could say button because it might be that we should do something like that. Oh, shit. I gotta deal with some shit, but fuck it. And I got insurance problems. I got, I have to mail some stuff to my lovely former employer. who I have nothing but good things to say about. Um, um, I have no disgruntle here. No, sir. It's always sunny bit. Okay, it's a bit, right? You know, am I allowed to say bits? I'm allowed to say bits. It's a computer term, right? They wouldn't know about it. They don't. Whatever. Whatever. I think very highly of myself. I do. Why can't I call style? Why can't I change the style? Okay. I'm stopping because I think there's another problem where it's like you can't change the style of something. That doesn't make sense. So I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna work through it and I'm gonna figure it out. But until then, goodbye.